Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news all right. 49ers fans, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most impactful moves for our team in recent memory. Rumors are swirling around a blockbuster trade that could reshape our offensive line and, in turn, bolster our Super Bowl aspirations for this season and beyond. The name at the center of this potential seismic shift: Quenton Nelson, the powerhouse guard from the Indianapolis Colts. If this deal goes through, it's not just a minor upgrade, it's a game changer, and honestly, it could be one of the best moves the 49ers have made in recent years. Now, let's break down exactly what this entails, why the Colts might be willing to part ways, and how Nelson's addition could elevate our team to new heights. First, it's important to understand the context. The Colts are currently sitting at a 4-10 record this season, a tough pill to swallow for a franchise that once was a playoff powerhouse. The recent struggles, combined with the underwhelming performance of their quarterback situation, and a line that's been allowing way too many sacks, 42 in total so far, have many insiders thinking that Indianapolis is already looking ahead to next year's rebuild. They're in tank mode, folks, and that means they're willing to move pieces that can bring draft capital and help them reset. On the flip side, the 49ers, sitting comfortably at 10-4 and still in the thick of the NFC playoff race, are looking for ways to solidify their identity on both sides of the ball. One glaring weakness has been the protection for Brock Purdy, especially on the interior. With players like John Jennings and other receivers battling injuries, and the offensive line struggling to keep defenses at bay, it's clear that San Francisco needs a reliable, elite guard to protect the quarterback and open running lanes for Christian McCaffrey. Enter Quenton Nelson. The buzz is that the 49ers are prepared to offer the Colts their first-round pick plus a second-round pick in the 2026 draft in exchange for Nelson. Now I know what some of you are thinking, giving up a first-rounder for a guard. But trust me, Nelson isn't just any guard. He's a dominant, game-changing interior lineman and arguably one of the best at his position in the league right now. His stats are eye-popping. In 2025, he boasts a 91. 8 grade from PFF in run blocking, which is top 2 in the league. He's allowed 0 sacks in 14 games, and his win rate against defensive tackles is around 82%, which is elite. His ability to anchor and hold the line is comparable to some of the best linemen in recent history, and his impact on the run game is undeniable. Imagine what Nelson could do for our offense. He would slot right into the left guard position, giving Purdy the protection he desperately needs. Currently, our line is allowing about 2-3 hurries per snap, which is concerning, especially when facing aggressive defenses like the Seahawks' front 7. Nelson has the ability to cut that number down significantly, increasing Purdy's pocket time and giving him more time to make accurate throws. With Nelson anchoring the interior, our run game could reach new levels of efficiency, boosting Christian McCaffrey's yards per carry to over 5 yards. That's huge for us, especially considering how much we rely on the ground game to open up passing lanes and keep defenses honest. And let's not forget about the impact on our overall offensive EPA, expected points added. With Nelson in the fold, projections suggest a potential increase of around 17% in our offensive efficiency. That could mean more sustained drives, more points on the board, and a serious boost in our chances of clinching playoff wins. Against teams like the Seahawks, who have a top 8 pressure rate and a total of 38 sacks this season, having Nelson's stability up front could be the difference maker. His presence would make our offensive line more formidable in the second level, opening up play-action opportunities that directly benefit George Kittle and our entire passing attack. Now, why would the Colts be willing to trade Nelson? Well, it's all about the bigger picture for them. Despite his stellar performance, the Colts are 4-10 and clearly in a rebuild mode. They're focusing on acquiring draft picks to develop a new quarterback and rebuild their roster from the ground up. With a cap space of around $20 million, they have the flexibility to make moves, and sources like Adam Schefter have indicated that the Colts are prioritizing future assets, especially after their disappointing season and the underwhelming performance of their current roster. They're also looking to shed some of their OL surplus. Raymond, for example, is healthy and could be a cheaper alternative, so moving Nelson makes sense for their long-term rebuild. For the 49ers, this isn't just a move to patch a hole, it's a statement of intent. Nelson is a proven, elite talent who brings a level of consistency and physicality that could elevate our entire offensive line. His style of play, powerful, relentless, and technically sound, reminds many of Larry Allen at his peak. His career stats are impressive. 6 Pro Bowls, only 12 sacks allowed since 2018, and over 200 pancake blocks. His ability to dominate in the run game is also reflected in his 2.4 yards per pull attempt, which significantly boosts our screen and counter efficiency by about 12%. And if we look at the bigger picture, adding Nelson could have a ripple effect across our entire offense. His presence would reduce our sack rate by roughly 25%, from 2.5 to around 1.9 sacks per game, which is huge when facing playoff-caliber defenses. A stronger, more reliable interior line would give Brock Purdy more time to read the field and unleash his arm without constant pressure. That added protection and stability would translate into more explosive plays, especially in critical moments. It would also open more running lanes for McCaffrey, who has already been a key piece in our offense. With Nelson paving the way, we could see an increase in our rushing yards per carry, pushing that number past 5 yards, which is a game changer in controlling the clock and dictating tempo. Looking ahead to the postseason, the addition of Nelson could be an X factor for us. Our Super Bowl odds, currently at plus 1,200, could see a significant boost with a stronger offensive line. Betting markets are already factoring in this potential upgrade, with some sportsbooks moving the odds to around plus 700. Nelson's road grading ability in the run game and his pass protection skills could be the difference maker in tight playoff games. Think about how the Chiefs benefited from Thuney's presence. His upgrade in the offensive line helped them dominate in the postseason and reach Super Bowl LIV. Similarly, Nelson's addition could elevate our chances of winning crucial playoff matchups, especially with a playoff run that might require us to face teams like the Rams, who have a strong front similar to Donald-Light defenses that have been tough for us this season. In the end, this move would be about building a legendary offensive line in San Francisco, one that's been missing a true, dominant interior presence. It's a bold strategy, especially considering the Colts' position, but for the 49ers, it's a statement of ambition. We're not just trying to make the playoffs, we're aiming for another Super Bowl, and adding a player like Nelson could be the final piece in the puzzle. His skill set, combined with our current roster and the coaching staff's ability to maximize talent, makes this a move that could define our season and set us up for sustained success. So fans, keep your eyes peeled. This story is developing, and if it comes to fruition, it could be one of the most impactful transactions in recent 49ers history. Imagine the possibilities: an unstoppable offensive line, more time for Purdy, more room for McCaffrey, and a team ready to take on any challenge. It's an exciting time to be a 49ers supporter, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers. Do you think Nelson is the missing piece for our Super Bowl push? Are you excited about the potential upgrade on the offensive line? Let us know. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. This is an exciting time, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for our team. With a move like this, the sky's the limit, and the 49ers could be just one step away from another championship run. Keep the faith, and let's go Niners.